Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rock and Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. It's Tuesday night, so that means we do Tammy's Twofer, and so we call it Tammy's Twofer Tuesday, where I play two songs that have something in common with each other. It could be just about anything, really. The possibilities are endless. And so tonight is going to be one of those nights that you got to watch the second video to know what is in common with the first video. So the first one we're going to start out with, this song we've had on the channel, but it's been a long time ago. But it's actually one of my favorite rock and roll songs. This song just gets me up and gets me going. The music in it, the guitars, the drums, just everything is just spot on. And this guy's voice, how he can just take it from, you know, a regular alto, or I don't know what they call tenor voice, to a falsetto like he does is just amazing. And so the song I'm talking about is, we're going to go back to 1977, and we're going to play, the group's called Chilliwack, and we're going to play the song Fly at Night. So we're just going to get right to it.
Four men in a rock and roll band, fly at night, in the morning we land. Fly at night till we're satisfied, see the morning from the other side. And when you close your eyes, sleep comes first. When you fly the universe, well, you need some rest, yeah, you need some rest. Ooh, we like the big wide spaces. Yeah, we like a sea of faces. Time is just a rubber band. Time is at our command. And when we look out and see it, much closer, and you feel so near, yeah, you feel so near.
To cut it off here. I should have cut it off before now. It's going to get into the really good guitar parts of the song. But Chilliwack played around here back in 1977, and Chuck went to see him at Kiel Auditorium in St. Louis, Missouri. They played with Styx there. Now, I never got to go, but I remember when they were coming, and I remember that was about the time, 77, when that's what was in at the time, going to concerts and doing stuff like that. So we'd get a big group of people to go and, you know, go to all these concerts. Well, not with Chuck, because I didn't know him yet, but, you know, just that's what we did around here. But anyway, we're playing the 1977 Fly at Night by Chilliwack. So we're just going to get right back to it.
city is fine. See the morning from the other side.
Gosh, I loved it, loved it, loved it. Oh, now that's rock and roll to me right there. And yeah, every once in a while it's good to hear this song. And probably haven't heard it since we played it on here last, over a year ago. But let's see what they have to say about it here, Chilliwack. Yeah, they had a couple other hits, and I went out to listen to them to see if I knew them, and I didn't. One of them's called "Crazy Talk," and it's a cute little song. It was real funky and bluesy, and it was cool. And the other one is "Lonesome Mary." I thought I might know that one, but I didn't. I didn't like it as well, but yeah. But this was their hit, and I think what I always thought about this song was it sounds like an older song than what it is. I mean, just how they start out singing and. You know, you can picture them kind of more in the hippie ages. So to me, it sounds more like a 72 song or whatever, but it was actually 1977 when they came out with it. But let's read about it here. Okay, it came off their Dreams, Dreams, Dreams album. And Chilliwack is a Canadian rock band centered on the singer and guitarist Bill Henderson. They were active from 1970 to 1988, and Henderson reformed the band in 1997. Okay, and it says the band originates in Vancouver, British Columbia, and there have been many lineup changes over the years. And then it kind of goes backwards a little bit. It says Chilliwack began in 1970 with a psychedelic sound and evolved into a more progressive hard rock and then pop rock direction, trading improvisational music for a tuneful song-based approach. Okay, and then nowadays it just says that Henderson occasionally does duo shows with Claire Lawrence, and Chilliwack continues to play mostly outdoor gatherings and festivals. I'm surprised they haven't been around here. In 2019, Chilliwack was inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. And what I meant was hadn't been around here lately. If they play at festivals and things like that, they'd be a good band to have at a county fair around here. It really would, after all these years. But anyway, it says the lyrics, Chilliwack recants the experience of traveling by plane while on tour. So that's what the song's about. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. You got to come back for the next one to know what the Tammy's twofer is. And actually, there's a couple different twofers in between the two songs. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. Before we go, praying for you guys down in Florida. Hope everybody's evacuated and all that. Karen, we're worried about you. But stay safe. And anyway, everybody just have a good evening. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. I'm going to cut off the request list. I'm starting to get, some flowing through comments. So if you all can, maybe just get it wound up by noon tomorrow. And then I'm not going to take any more requests until the next request list after that. So keep that in mind. If you're a subscriber, you can get a request on the channel. But anyway, we're going to go for now. Be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. And peace out.